agree. If I must pick one favorite moment from The Walking Dead, it has to be when Rick wakes up in the hospital. From that point on, it just drew me in. Like, I had to know, does he make it out of the hospital? Does he find his family? Like, what happens next? It just pulled me right in. So from that moment on, I knew I had to find out what happened in this apocalyptic world. Thank y'all, and I cannot wait for season 11.
Welcome back to the Season 11 preview special. That was this week's featured fan, Jerica, describing her all-time favorite Walking Dead fan moment. I hear her describing that, I was like, oh, yeah, that was the show. Wow, that was a long time ago. So for the rest of the final season, we're going to be featuring you, the fans, sharing what The Walking Dead means to you. So if you want a chance to be featured on an episode of Talking Dead like Jerica, send us a 30-second video of yourself explaining how The Walking Dead has impacted you over the years to fansubmission@talkingdead.tv. So now Jerica is actually going to follow it up and ask a question.
My question is for Norman. In the history of the show, who has made you laugh the hardest during a take?
Yeah. Probably Scott Wilson. Scott used to do a little joke that involved pulling his finger at the worst times ever. And also Melissa. Melissa's really funny, too. And then Andy and I would do things where it'd be a really serious scene, and I'd lean over and I'd go, love you. And then he'd lean over and go, F you. And, but we'd keep a straight face. I don't know, there's a bunch. Actually, Bernthal, maybe. Bernthal had a moment when we were running from the CDC, and there was one of the actors that didn't want Daryl touching their bags because he's gross. And John's reply to that was one of my favorites, which actually involves sort of a pulling the finger type.
So there's a lot of finger pulling on the set, basically.